Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Appalachian Monsters and Mysteries. I'm Miley.
I'm Belle.
And today we're going to be talking about a woman and a rock.
Oh, wow.
Exciting stuff.
Like The Rock, like the wrestler.
Unfortunately,
the guy who plays
not.
now. Oh,
Yeah, just a rock.
this is devastating.
But I guess it's better than just a regular rock. Yeah,
It's
we'll get
better
into
than a
it.
pebble.
Whenever I said that, it just reminded me of that SpongeBob episode where he says, it's not just a boulder, it's a rock.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so the tale of Ma Dyer has been told for generations in Leonardtown in southern Maryland. Ma Dyer was a woman who lived in a small shack in the woods and was well known for using herbal medicine in the late 1600s.
She's a witch.
You're really jumping to conclusions here. I just said that
She
she
lives
uses
in a
herbal
shack.
medicine.
She lives in a shack in the woods and she uses herbal medicine. I guarantee you people thought she was a witch.
You're really just stealing my thunder here. So some variations of the story also note that she was incredibly unattractive.
Well, that's rude.
Yeah, it definitely was a lot meaner than that, but I just thought that I would say she was unattractive. There's a direct quote that you guys can look up if you want.
Oh, God.
I don't remember what it was, but it was not very nice. So, David W. Thompson, a local author of multiple books about Ma Dyer and other hauntings in Maryland, also explained that she surrounded herself with Native Americans as opposed to the Europeans.
I wonder if he wrote a book about Snally. Probably.
Maybe.
Also, I support it. White people suck. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, yeah.
They were probably nicer to her because
Yeah,
I was like,
probably.
she's a witch.
Yeah.
Automatically.
Yeah, really. Come on, Belle. So, with all this, by all accounts, she was an outcast in the town.
Witches aren't that popular. So
Yeah. Like many other times in the past, this was sufficient evidence for the people in the town to accuse her of being a witch.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You were right on.
Sad.
Yeah.
I'm not a witch. I just want to make that known. I know that I defend witches a lot in this and constantly say that I would have been murdered in Salem.
Yeah.
It's just my personality. It's a little witchy. I don't do witch stuff.
Yeah. Right.
It's just me as a human. I give off that vibe. That's why I don't wear hats. I don't know.
Yeah.
Those two things coincide in my brain for some reason. Hats and witches. Not quite. The kind of hats that are like in style now.
Okay.
I think they make me look more witchish. And with this hair, doesn't bode well for me.
Yeah, that's understandable. So things really turned dark in 1698 when a terrible epidemic occurred along with a harsh winter, leaving people and livestock sick and dead.
Oh God, epidemics. I'm having flashbacks to 2020.
Yeah, ew. Ugh. So like so often happens, people panicked and looked for a scapegoat. Unfortunately,
Naturally.
Ma was the unlucky target.
Poor little witch lady.
I know. The
What
townspeople...
kind of name is Maul? Sorry to get off topic again.
That actually was a nickname that I read.
What's her actual name?
We're going to get into that a little bit. But evidently during this time, Ma was a popular nickname for a lot of female names that started with M.
Your nickname would have been Maul?
Ew, that's disgusting.
Hello,
Please never call me
Maul.
that. I get called Molly enough in my life.
Oh,
don't
God, I
need
bet you
Ma.
do.
Yeah.
I get called Beth.
What? That's not even close.
I don't
Why?
know. It's because it starts with a B-E.
I don't care.
When I
We're
say
not gonna
Belle,
go
people
into
assume I
all the
say
things that I've been called
probably
in my
a lot.
life. Yeah. So the townspeople gathered torches and pitchforks and went to her small home.
This
Naturally,
is going straight Gaston, kill the beast.
Yeah, for real. Honestly, I thought that was just a thing in stories. I didn't know that
Like
people.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, but evidently that's actually what they did. Was they had pitchforks and torches.
After Devin Booker got his nose all kinds of broken, I kept calling him Frankenstein's monster.
Oh no!
I literally told my brother, I was like, someone go get me a pitchfork.
That's so bad.
Nicholas was like,
Oh.
Nick was like, oh my God, I can't believe you just said that. His nose, though.
Well, at least.
God, may you touch the plastic surgeon that fixes his nose.
Yeah, I was going to say at least he wasn't like born like that. At least
his nose was broken in 3 places.
Oh,
that's what he said, yeah.
man. Ew, that's horrible.
Yeah, that just made me think of.
Yeah.
Because in Frankenstein, they do that to the monster.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. They do that a lot in movies.
I know, it's really weird.
Like you said, it's a common thing.
Well, maybe because it actually happened in the past.
Poor Maul.
Yeah. So they caught her house on fire.
Oh my God.
And watched it as it went up in flames.
Sweet Lord.
Yeah. Satisfied with what they had done, they went back to the comfort of their own homes.
These are psychopaths.
Yeah, they're horrible people. Maul was able to escape from a back door and fled into the woods, but she was only able to make it so far before, well, you know, it was a very cold winter, and she froze.
Oh, freezing to death sounds awful.
I know. Nobody saw her for multiple days until a young
dead.
boy was out looking for one of his livestock and came across her frozen body.
Oh my God, that would be that would be horrifying.
Yeah. Ew, yeah.
Can you imagine that?
No, I don't want to.
Be horrible.
Ew. She was knelt down on a rock with one hand pressed palm down on it and her other hand extended up in the air in a fist. Yeah. Many people believe that she cursed the town and its inhabitants before she died of hypothermia.
Good for her.
Yeah, really. Like, if she wasn't a witch before.
10 out of 10 support that.
I mean.
Those people are awful. Oh, gosh. It makes me so angry. I'm going to go on another witch rant.
I know.
I just hate it.
So
I hate that people
often.
just assume people are witches. Like, that's such a...
Where'd that even come from? Like, why?
I don't know.
Why?
People are stupid.
Anybody who's just a little different, they automatically assumed that they were a witch.
Yeah. Like
That's
the one
horrible.
story we told of the... Julie.
Yes.
Julia. Was it Julie or Julia?
Was it?
Lagar. I don't remember.
Wait, was
They
that her?
accused her of being a witch. She's
Did they?
buried alive.
Oh yeah. Wait.
That was Sadie Baker.
Yeah. Yeah. That was
Sadie Baker was buried. Julia
Yes.
just had some kind of weird health issues.
Yes, exactly.
Sadie Baker was buried alive.
Yeah, that's right. So there were supposedly many years after her death where the crops died, which people, of course, blamed on her and her curse. even
Naturally.
though-
You know, it's not a bad harvest or anything.
Of
It's
course
definitely a
not.
witch.
Of course.
Or the horrible winter that you just had.
Yeah, I know.
That killed a woman.
Yeah. So, once thought to only be local lore, there may be some truth to this legend.
I'm here for it.
Unlike, I feel like some of the other stories that have been passed down, there's like not a lot of. It's hard to find records. There's not a lot
totally.
of.
It was super hard to find records of Sadie.
Yeah, right. So the majority of the records from this area were destroyed when the courthouse caught on fire.
That happens a lot.
I know. Why?
That happens so often. Funny thing is, we moved into a new studio. Fun fact, guys. You'll see it if you're watching this
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Whoop whoop. We now record right beside. I probably shouldn't tell you
Well, too late now.
where we're located. Never mind. I'm not going to finish that sentence.
I feel like they can probably put two and two together, but
Yeah.
well, we're in a new studio.
We're
so
in a new
there's
studio.
that.
We're not at my house anymore. Thank God.
Yeah. But even though a lot of the records were lost, there was one woman in particular who decided to find a little more information. So according to the Washington Post, research was done by Lynn Buenveri, who, by the way, was associated with the Samuel A. Mudd House.
Hey,
I believe she gave tours at it, or she worked there or volunteered there.
we did an episode about that.
Yeah.
We almost drove there one day.
Yeah, we did. We came close. So if you haven't listened to that episode already, go do so.
Go listen to all the episodes that we've mentioned.
Yeah.
Because we've name dropped a couple.
Seriously. So, Buonviri found records
That's
of...
a cool last name.
It is. It's Buonviri.
God, I bet you that's a pain to
Yeah.
tell, like to spell out to people
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
or pronounce.
I looked up how to pronounce it, so I'm just going by the internet. So I think it's Buonviri.
That's cool. I say.
So she found records of Mary Dyer, who was born in England in 1634 and went to St. Kitts of the West Indies in 1669. She was an indentured servant for 8 years and then moved to Maryland. It is likely that she learned of herbs and African rituals that she used from the people who were enslaved in St. Kitts while she was there.
Yeah.
So lots of people wondered what happened to the rock that she cursed and died on. For decades, the whereabouts of it were completely unknown. This changed, however, in the 1970s when a resident of the county located it through people in the area.
So this could not even be the rock.
No, really. No. Supposedly, this person just like went to older people in the community and were like, hey, you know where this rock's at? And they were like, oh, yeah, for sure. It is that rock, like, you know, across the creek behind the big oak tree. That's it. That's
Larry
the one.
touched it, then had a heart attack. That's the one.
Yeah, really. It's 100% cursed. So, yeah, personally,
So it might be the rock, but it's probably not the rock.
maybe. Yeah. Well, the rock was supposedly discovered with the impression of Maul's hand and knee still visible.
How long was she sticking her hand on that freaking rock?
I don't know. Supposedly.
Sure.
Yeah. The rock was moved to the jail by the courthouse in Leonardtown. It was left outside in the elements until this year.
That's weird.
actually.
Why would you move it to the jail?
I don't know. It was just like
To curse
a
those
historic
people?
landmark, I guess, for them running this lady
for them
out of her
killing a
house
woman.
and then her dying by hypothermia. I don't know. I don't get it.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's still very hard for me to believe that
Well, I
this
mean, we have a
handprint-
giant statue of Mothman in Point Pleasant, and he allegedly
Yeah.
tried to kidnap some person's baby
and also caused a bridge to collapse.
and killed 56 people.
Yeah.
Go
So-
Mothman.
Yeah. He's still our hero, though, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
he's still our dad.
Yeah. So it was sadly weathered to the point of the imprint barely being visible, if at all. But a covering was, yeah, see, that's the thing.
But you're
It's
telling me it hasn't
lasted.
weathered through like these hundreds
I
of years that it was
know.
just outside?
Exactly.
I call
Exactly.
BS.
I do as well. But if anybody from that town is listening to this, they probably would strongly disagree.
Yeah, tell us if you think that rock's real. We don't.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't think so. But a covering was built over it to protect it from further damage.
This rock
This
that we don't
year?
even know if it is the real one
Yeah.
got a shelter. Unlike the poor
But-
woman who died on it.
Oh,
Her shelter
Yeah.
got burnt down.
by these horrible people. So sad.
I'm never going to Maryland.
Yeah.
First Snally, now this.
What a shame.
I would be terrified to see Snelly. That'd be a nightmare.
Yeah, I would not like that. So when this cover was built, people actually gathered for the event to show respect, including Buonviri.
You love to hear
know.
it.
And I believe, because she was an author, she wrote a
Yeah.
book about Maul Dyer and, like, you know, what happened. And I believe she also was the one who paid for the covering for the rock, which was so sweet.
what a good woman.
I know. There's also a Maul Dyer Road named after her and multiple books written about her, if you would like to look those up.
How cool.
Yeah, you can buy them on Amazon.
Naturally, like you can buy everything else.
Yeah, for real. So you can also visit The Rock in Leonardtown, Maryland. It's recommended that you not touch the rock because it is supposedly cursed. People have reported feeling dizzy to the point of fainting and getting sick.
I have never really fainted before. I might touch this on purpose to see what fainting feels like.
I've passed out.
You have passed out, yeah.
Yep. I didn't eat. And then swam and did stuff in the sun. And passed out.
I don't think I've ever passed out. I've had a couple concussions.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever had a concussion.
I've had like 5 to 7 concussions.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah. All of them were for various reasons.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
I have a scar from one time. I got hit in the face with a door.
Oh.
The corner of the door hit me right above the eye. If you're on
Ew.
YouTube, you can see where I'm pointing out my scar. Right here, there's a scar.
Eee.
I got hit in the face with a door because I was going into the bathroom at my school, and like it bled so much. And my mom, who is a nurse, she wouldn't let me go to sleep because my pupils were like dilated all funny and I had a concussion.
Ooh, no, I don't do that stuff. No blood.
That was only one. There's so many others.
Ew, no, I don't want to hear it. I
I'm
don't
like
want to
a
hear
football player without like the money or talent.
But basically the same thing.
Yeah,
exactly
for
the same. So there are also ghost stories that people have told and associated with Maul. Thompson, who is one of the authors, even created a Facebook page called Maul Dyer Fans, where people share stories.
Let's go.
If you want to check that out.
Let's go touch that rock and see if we get haunted.
Yeah, sure. I think you just maybe get sick or something. I don't like being sick, though.
I don't like being sick either.
Maybe we can still go. Check it out.
I wonder how far it is from here.
I don't know.
Then we can go hunt for Snally.
Yeah, let's do it. We're
Maryland
gonna have a
road
meet
trip
and greet in Maryland.
That's at the Rock.
Yeah,
Meet us at the Rock.
that's probably not even cursed.
I'm definitely gonna touch it, and then you
Yeah.
guys all get to see what happens to me.
Yeah,
Probably nothing.
exactly. It's probably not even the real one.
I might throw up because I will have gorged myself on crab cakes by this point because we'll be in Maryland, and that's what I associate it with. And I freaking
Yeah.
love a crab cake. Tell me where to get crab cakes at in the comment of this Instagram thing where I talk about Maul.
I've never had crab cakes.
Oh my God. Okay. The best crab cake I've ever had is actually not in Maryland. I've been to Maryland a couple of times. The greatest crab cake I've ever had is at a little restaurant in South Carolina called Juniper's. It's not too far from Saluda, which is where my children's godfather is located. So we've driven to this place called Juniper's. It's so freaking good. I never finish my food anywhere that I go because I don't eat a lot. Every time I go to this place and get these crab cake sandwiches, I literally clear the plate. There's nothing left. All the crime scene is wiped clean. These crab cakes are so good. Sorry to get off on a tangent about crab cakes.
What we're saying is
go to Juniper's.
Juniper's, please sponsor us.
Oh my God, I would die. They also have a great corn chowder. It's so good. And they have brunch there.
Yeah, we should go.
Listen, we can go. We're going on vacation together. Me and Molly are going on vacation together.
Yeah.
We're going
BFFs.
to Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah.
And we're going to go do a ghost hunt. And surprise, we're starting a Patreon.
Yeah.
And we will have content on our Patreon from our Charleston trip when we go on a ghost hunt because we're going with our friend Allie.
Yes.
Who's also going on vacation with us.
Yeah. It's going to be a great time all around.
And we will record me eating a crab cake sandwich at Juniper's whenever we go eat there.
Please.
Because we're going to go eat there.
Because I'm sure that's exactly the content that you all want to see. It's
It's
Belle
going to be
eating
me
crab
being
cakes.
that's it.
We're going to start one of those YouTube channels where it's just ASMR with just you eating
I
crab
won't be able to
cakes.
watch my own video because
That's okay.
ASMR makes me want to vomit.
Yeah, I don't get it personally, but a lot of people, they enjoy it.
So, Maul died. This is actually a really sad story.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry that the last 2 episodes have been real big bummers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our next
sorry.
episode is about a cemetery.
Sorry, guys. We're really starting season 3.
Next week's episode is actually about a cemetery that I went to on my honeymoon.
Yeah. Again,
'Cause,
fitting. I don't think it's
I
surprising
made my
to
husband
anyone.
go to a cemetery on our honeymoon,
Yeah.
and it was so hot. So you can guess this is obviously a southern state that the cemetery is located in.
Yeah.
But that's all I'm going to say. But yes, Maud Dyer, that story was actually very sad.
I know.
I hate how everybody assumes people are witches.
Like you did at the very beginning of
I mean, the second that you were
episode.
like, she lived in a shack and she messed with herbs, which obviously people are going to think she's a witch.
Yeah, and they did, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to keep up to date on all the stuff that's going on with the podcast, like Belle said,
Ooh.
starting a Patreon.
We are probably around the middle of the season. We are going to get it up and running. We'll have 2 different tiers. So if you want like exclusive content, we're going to have a bunch of behind the scenes stuff, how we make the podcast, like how we get a lot of our sources, all that stuff, vlogs, merch.
Woo!
So yeah,
We're
that'll
super
be
excited.
That'll be towards the middle of the season because we're on YouTube now. So we're going to get that up and
Yeah.
running. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, Appalachian Monsters and Mysteries. And it's not the word and, it's the little symbol. So make sure you find us on YouTube so you can see me wear my cool Led Zeppelin shirt and have paint all over me because we painted this office.
Yeah. Yeah, follow us on Instagram at AMMPod because we also post. One of us is great about posting on Instagram, and it is not me.
I post 3 times a week and stories.
Woo. Yeah, she's so good.
I don't post on my own personal Instagram even
Me either.
close to that much.
Yeah.
But the pod Instagram, yeah, you'll get updated regularly about all the weird crap that we're doing on there.
Yeah.
Twitter, AMMPod1. I never post on there because Twitter gives me anxiety. But sometimes we do. If you guys want, we can do a live tweet of us watching a scary movie with Jacob again.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Please.
That could be more Patreon exclusive content
yeah,
than video.
For real.
Also follow us on TikTok. We still haven't made one, but you never know when we might pop up like freaking Casper the Friendly Ghost on your timeline on TikTok.
Yeah. Like us on Facebook at
Yes.
Appalachian Monsters and Mysteries. That's supposed to be my responsibility. I don't do my job. But it comes up
It's
whenever
okay.
we have new episodes.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I don't know
also
what else I'm supposed
Not
to
on
do,
Facebook
really.
because I think it's poison.
I didn't have Facebook until the podcast because
Yeah.
she made me in charge of it.
Because I think it's poison, and I literally don't even have a Facebook account.
Yeah. I wish I didn't.
But yeah.
Oh, you can email us at
Oh, yeah, you
Appalachian
can email us.
mm@gmail.com. We love hearing from you guys. You all
We
commenting
do.
on our stuff on
The
Instagram.
good, the bad, the ugly, preferably
messaging
the
us.
good, because the other two make us cry.
Yeah, for real.
And make sure if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts to rate and review us.
Mm-hmm.
5 stars and nothing less. No, I'm just kidding.
We really do take that personally. I think we got one bad review.
We do.
And Belle was so upset about it. I was like,
We
"It's okay,
have
it's
one
fine."
1-star
And she-
review, and I look at it every day, and I'm reminded that we
We're failures.
are not good enough. No, but this season's going to be great.
Yeah, we're
This is only
excited.
episode 2. We still have like 1,000 more to go. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, so thanks for listening.
And watching.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.